the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this! Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
we all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with
God,
that was an exciting adventure.
Hi, thank you so much. We have Erica Bauermeister, who is guest author Kayla tonight. We need a lot of tan with us tonight, you guys. All Jess Lowry, right here with us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited. Hi. Guest author Hannah Wickens. We're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite book clubs in the universe, and I'm just so grateful to be with y'all.
Tonight we have guest author Gretchen Burke. Hey, bitches!
Hello.
I'm gonna say it every time. I'm gonna say it every time. Play it again. What? Play that again.
Should I have just like done it with a little like a where it goes repeats it like a little bit. Hey, you need to
What you need to do is just repeat that part like over and over again.
Just like
in the universe.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Is that part?
Yeah.
She starts sounding like she's rapping.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Is just take our videos with her and turn them into like a song.
Make a song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, bitches. We're gonna get to
Stop it.
who's all here. Ignore that in the background. That.
So
Is
rude.
he naked? Is he naked?
Not yet. You might get lucky. You might get lucky. Anyways, we are chatting about chapters 27 through 42. Is that what it is this week? We are in week 3 of our book.
Yes.
Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens.
I'm gonna be doing fake hand signals and head nods right now because my dog is like, I don't know.
Fake hand signals.
Well, I don't have sign language, so I might just
be offensive. Got it. All right. All right. Which bitches are here already? We have Rebecca, Teen, Anissa, Katrina, and Caitlin are already here. How's it going, bitches? How was your week? How's everybody doing?
Terrible.
Terrible. Desiree is like yet another migraine because
oh.
Chiropractic works on everything but your brain.
It's supposed to help. It's just that, when you get a migraine,
it's never helped you.
And you won't. You've tried or you will not try Botox for migraines.
That's what I said.
Botox? I don't think I'm gonna go Botox. I really don't want my scalp to not move.
It's not.
What
They don't
is
put it where you think they do?
Out of
You
curiosity,
need to move her expression.
what is the
or
purpose of your scalp moving?
Oh wait, Dominique has a really good question here. Please repeat.
I didn't hear it.
What is the purpose of your scalp moving?
Absolutely nothing.
So you guys can see how bitchy I am. Like I need the whole of my scalp to be able to move.
Honestly, I think
your forehead can still move.
If Botox doesn't do shit to your fucking tone of voice, then I'm sure we'll know you're still bitchy.
Oh.
Wow.
Can you put Botox in the vocal cords? Would not.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
You put Botox in the tooth. I don't think it goes that deep into the brain. It's like just surface. But,
Well, then we have to rename us. It's Des and the 3 bitches, because then if I can't sound like a bitch, then I can't be a part of it.
Have you tried acupuncture?
I find it hard to
I
believe.
haven't. I probably should. I know that one's highly talked about. It's just I don't like needles.
You don't. Okay, I've had acupuncture. You know that, and you really don't feel it.
Yeah,
you really don't.
You got to suck it up. You want to feel better.
You really don't feel it.
I just they're getting closer. They used to be more spread out, like hormonal. But now it's like
worse.
I breathe different.
She's getting older, so she's hormonal all the time. It's a migraine.
So maybe now's the time to try the acupuncture.
Have you checked your blood pressure?
No, I haven't.
This is low.
But no.
She never has high blood pressure, if that's what you're asking.
Well, that she knows of.
No, hers is always low. Swear.
So like even when I was pregnant, like my numbers were higher than they normally were, which was really, really odd because in all of my other pregnancies, I was always like 110/62, like really good, right? In like the high stress times, same thing. There was like one time where my blood pressure was weird and it was like 92/99. Like the numbers were weird. And I was at the hospital, Manuel thought I was having a stroke and they were like, no, you're fine. Sit down, stand up, lay down, stand up, the whole thing. And they were like, it's anxiety, go home. Oh, okay.
It's anxiety. Just go.
It's anxiety.
Deal with
Bye.
Deal with it on your own.
Yeah. So
well,
that's what it is. But it's just getting closer and it sucks.
Because you're getting older.
Oh my god. No, you're getting older first.
Huh. I had migraines forever, and then I don't know. I just stopped getting them maybe like 6 years ago.
Oh. And now you're older? So I don't know what that has to do with
I don't know. I just stopped getting them. But I've never had a kid, so you guys know that like it can't be like associated with that kind of stuff. Hormonally, it could be associated with that, definitely. But I don't know what the difference is. I'm not 100% sure. So I definitely would say that they were probably related to hormones at the time, but who knows? Anyway, how'd everybody's week go? What's everybody else got going on?
I had a busy week.
Wow.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Your necklace is epic.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot. I know. It's like I think it's a Cinderella themed because there's like a shoe, a cat, a mouse, and a cup.
That looks Cinderella themed then, yeah. From here, like the color scheme could be a little mermaid. But when you point that out, now it no longer feels that way. That's cute. Nice job.
Thank you.
I've been getting them a lot more frequently. Haven't figured out what's triggering them. It's probably you moving.
I was gonna say, Caitlin, how long were you in California for? Because that's dry heat, low humidity, and now you've moved to like
welcome, girl.
Highest humidity, no matter if it's winter.
I see the shoe now. I didn't see it before.
It is an old necklace. I think I've worn it before.
Yeah, it's cute.
This old thing.
This whole thing. I lived here my whole life. Didn't you just move like 5 minutes away from your old house though?
No, in California.
I was been here almost a year. Yeah, see, there you go. Anyway, all right.
Well, we read a book.
So we read the third section of our book this week. I wanted to keep reading. I did attempt to. I kept reading and didn't realize that I was reading on until like chapter 43, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm supposed to have stopped." So I did stop.
Oh.
Nothing.
Mid 43. Or after 43.
No, I finished it.
Look at Anna.
No, I was like, I need to catch up. I need to catch up.
43. Look at her. Hi, Regina. Welcome, babe.
No, I was good, and I stopped at 43.
Oh, go girl.
As did I.
Do you leave your bookmark where you stop or where you pretend to stop?
No, where I stopped. Because, and remember I told you when you came over, because now we're getting into the nitty gritty, right? She's starting the whole trial. So I didn't want to read ahead and then talk about something that we're not at yet because I haven't seen the movie. I don't know the outcome. I still have my guess that Tate has something to do with it.
How about the brother? Could it be the brother now?
Well, I don't think so because I don't think so because it didn't sound like she really divulged a lot of that to him, and then he left. So I don't know.
We ended in the past where
the
last of the past we ended where it right after the fact, right? And nothing past that. Just where she saw the fisherman. That's where we ended with her with the past. Right? We don't know what happened after.
We end right where she finds out that she could be facing the death penalty.
Okay, but I'm saying her past, where we ended So yeah, he popped in to say that, but I didn't know, like, did he pop in
He's
again?
alive. I
He was
forgot
like,
about
"Hey, I'm in town again,"
Yes.
and then saw her black
so
eye. And
as
it's like,
far
I
as
gotta
the
kill the
past
guy.
goes, it's right where basically he hits her, he beats her. They get into the fight, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess soon we'll find out who sees her. We'll find out who sees the black eye first. I'm assuming.
the what? What?
Black eye?
Black eye.
I was just thinking maybe the brother comes back and sees the black eye. I know somebody must see the black eye.
Well, I'm sure we know one person who's going to see the black eye when she has to eventually go out, which is going to be Jumpin'. But
Which is what
I don't
yeah.
think he's going to put himself in a position because,
No,
you know what I
because
mean?
of the time that our book is set in, he's definitely not going to compromise like his family because he has the business.
Yep.
Obviously, not only his life, but
Who will listen to him?
his community. Like he's not going to compromise any of that. I
And
don't.
that's totally understandable. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one that ends up telling Tate what happens. And that's where Tate goes and takes it into
Or
his hands.
even helps.
Or
I don't think she
no,
will.
helps the scheming of the things.
Or what I was thinking is
Mm.
the shrimpers kind of heard the commotion, right? And what is Tate's dad? So you know shit all gets back. So either way, it's gonna get back to Tate. Either his dad hears the gossip of what happened, or maybe he's one of them, or if she has to go back in to get supplies, then Jumpin's gonna see it and he's gonna end up running into Tate.
I thought it was funny when
that's what I think.
When the sheriffs or what are they, where they sat back and they're like, all right, all we have to do is sit back and people are just gonna gossip and come to us.
Yeah, let them like bring the information like that. Obviously, like you're probably gonna gather like a good certain amount of information just from locals. So they're just gonna, like they said, they're gonna wait. But
you can say hot and cold.
So, at this point, I've seen the movie. I did. I saw it, I don't know, whenever Desiree was around this last year. And so what I'm doing now is only commenting on up to
what you're reading,
what I know, and also remembering what I was thinking about who could have done what at the time. Yeah, without the further information. So I'm not like utilizing any of that information to say like, you know, I know what's going to come and that's not possible. But what I was thinking at the time was like, okay, this person could have done it. That person could have done it. It's still kind of all of that, but you can contribute, girl. You just gotta remember where we stopped so you don't go beyond that, I guess.
I think Teen's next comment that's the last chapter we read, right?
Thanks for not spoiling it. Okay.
That was the last chapter.
Really, the author makes a stark contrast between the confinement and the lack of color in the jail cell and the open of the marsh, right?
It's such a short chapter, but like
it was really short. But even just that little portion was just
like you just said,
almost skipped over. I feel like she could have done a little bit more there, but obviously it made an impact. So, anyway, I forgot, how long has she been in now? Is it 2 months from when
I think so. I think it was 2 months because I was thinking like, wow, no, even was it 2 months? Maybe.
Hi, Vanessa, welcome, babe. Can you believe the cops use what she said as motive? Well, what are you gonna do? That's what they do, though. If you ever come near me, that's like the kind of thing that always comes up in like every story ever. And that's always gonna be like a motive, no matter how like flippantly you say it in a bad way. So
how well deserved it is.
So she was in for 2 months before her trial even started.
Yes. Okay. Before the trial starts, 2 months.
That's crazy.
There we go. That's a long time to like be away. Do you think she'll like contact her brother at any point? Because he like when he visited, that's a whole other thing. But when he visited, he was like, "Here's my number. Contact me anytime you need."
But how should we do? Should we go in chronicle order? Should we just kind of go should we start reading comments now?
Oh,
so we don't skip over.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot to go over. I feel like we might.
I'm barely on here, so.
Oh, here, let me.
Yeah, pop them up if you can. Let's see. They are looking for any reason they can to lock her up. They really were looking to. I think the entire town was from the get-go. It didn't matter if she had anything to do with it or not. Like, they needed someone guilty, and they didn't want it to be someone that they knew or cared about or was part of their community.
So far, I appreciate the judge, though.
A very long time for someone who's lived in nature, right? Like, she's probably just. I mean, not only is she she's a fish out of water. Like, she probably can't even breathe where she is. That's very difficult.
Yeah. Do you have the comments, or do you want me to read them?
Oh, I was
He's
gonna.
like a good guy. He does
Okay.
seem like a good guy. He seemed. I mean, he took
You
on.
can read one.
So
No.
that was pretty neat.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I can't see all of them right now. And then Boston, guys. Boston. I should get. What is it? Cream pie.
Cream pie?
Boston cream pie.
That shit ain't even good here.
It's not.
I think it's be that great there.
Maybe because it's not in Boston.
Okay. It's cream and chocolate. Can't be that different.
Honestly, you can't make cream perfectly in certain areas. Like, or some people just don't know how to make the perfect cream for Boston cream. There's a difference.
Okay.
You're making your eyes. And
So this was Teen's comment. Part of it's done. Like,
as I'm reading chapter 30, when she was waiting for Chase after Christmas, and instead Tate shows up, my thought was, even when a woman chooses to live alone in the fucking swamp, she's got these bum
ass dudes trying to holla.
I'm done.
Holla. Thank you, Teen, for that comment. I fully enjoyed that one this week. Trying to holla. That was good.
But I'd rather have Tate show up than Chase.
Okay, but like, still, he took off and never came back, and he made a promise to her that he would. And he also knows her entire history of being left by literally everyone that she has ever known or cared about or has ever protected her or made herself feel safe or loved. Like, he's just another one in that.
Okay, hold on.
I'm mad at him.
I get it. But
No.
how old was he? Stop.
I don't care.
They were kids. He went off to explore a university life. He was trying to find his way. He honestly, yes, they're kids. Look, think back at some of the shit that you did as a teenager and a young adult, thinking that you knew it all. And you look back and you're like, shit.
No, nothing that I did has anything to do.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing that the severity of leaving someone who went through some major bullshit. I think that's all she means. Is that, like, if you had your best friend go through some major shit, are you just gonna up and leave and like never talk to them? I get it, but I mean, never communicate, never nothing.
Hold up. Aside from that, like, let's just add in the fact that, like, okay, he was young enough to like go and want to like grow up and learn a career and like follow his dream. He came back and didn't have the balls to come see her.
He just thought at the time that it was kind of maybe more hurtful to her than helpful, because he had every intention of going back and still living his life. And she was content on where she was. They had two different paths. I mean, I'm not saying that it was right. I'm just saying that they were young.
But he was ashamed. And even the brother saw that. The brother was like, he was a boy.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he was ashamed of her. I just think
no, I don't mean ashamed of her. I was ashamed of his choices.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that for sure.
I agree with that.
For sure.
I didn't see him trying to apologize until Trace was around. Thank you. He didn't care what he did or did not do, what he promised or did not promise until, like,
well, I think until in
prospect.
I don't think it was because he was like, oh, I want her because she's taken. I think it's more of like
he wanted to protect her.
Yeah, that.
And I think Chase being a factor in it was something that really pushed him back towards her, because he knew that he needed to try to protect her.
Because him leaving put her in that position. Him not coming back was not protecting her.
He failed her. He was trying to protect himself and his own guilt. Girl, same. I agree.
Yeah.
100%. I'm on that
Well,
boat.
y'all think what you want to think. I'm gonna think what
Well,
I
I
want to
feel
think.
like what
I'm on
Rebecca
that
said
ship.
kind of
I'm on that ship. I'm on, you know
coincides
what?
with.
I feel like even his dad would be like disappointed in his bullshit. So I'm on his dad's ship for this one. Even that's it because he's a fisherman on a boat.
I don't think his dad cared one way or another.
No, he wouldn't. He's a fisherman. He's on a boat. I was saying,
Fuck out of here. No,
boat.
you'd be grasping at straws now. No.
I
Here's
I think it was done like shrimp, and then they all go to shrimp together.
Can I mute her? Can I just? There it is. There it is.
No.
the first mute of the year.
First mute of the year. Yay! It's 3 weeks in. Look at that.
That's fine. We're gonna go back to that.
Here's Desiree's comment.
I don't mind. That shit makes me laugh.
This was Desiree's comment.
I hope Kaya kill Chase. Yeah. Deaded Chase. He deserved it. Of course, they're going to try and look past what it looked like Chase was trying to do to Kaya, even with witnesses. Terrible. Right. You know what was stupid is like, even with witnesses, the guys were like, oh, you know, we heard a commotion, but we weren't sure. I mean, it didn't sound like she was doing
But she was mad and she ran away with her shorts down, was trying to pull them
like
up.
The woman was in trouble, but then we came around and we saw it was the Marshall, then obviously she was just being a tramp.
Well, and that's what it is. They had no value of her. If it were one of the fucking always wears pearls and the other bitch, then it would have been so different. You know what I mean? But because it was her, they just figured, oh, you know, she probably deserved it, or she was, you know, whoring around.
That's exactly it. Is they thought didn't matter what the situation was, she earned it based on who she is because she comes from this like shitty place. Like that's
well, and not only that, but number one, we all know that she wouldn't go say anything to the cops, right?
No,
because
never.
Okay.
Never would.
And number two, you know damn well that it's going to get back to people in town, and they're going to keep it hush hush, not to protect Chase, but because, oh my God, if his mom, heaven forbid, had people find out that he really is in the swamp hooking up with this chick. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
For another woman.
So there's just all kinds of reasons that it's never going to go anywhere.
Yeah. They probably knew her and Chase had a thing before. Well, they already know that Chase has a thing with everybody. So there is that. And they're like, well, he just hooks up with girls. It means nothing. It's not a big deal. And that's what they always equate it to, like, boys will be boys. But when girls have any kind of enjoyment in anything, when women do, it's automatically going to be, well, what kind of a whore are they? Like,
oh, especially back then, outside of marriage.
That's what I mean, especially back then. Yeah. Absolutely. Vanessa said that she thinks that if he went, I think he knew if he went back to her, he wouldn't go back to school. That's a good point. Maybe Tate felt like if he did rejoin her, he wouldn't complete his career. Obviously, that's a good point. Fuck him, though. She is less than human to them, right? Right. This author, and like, I don't know my book, so obviously I can't, like, all the quotes she has that like correlate humans to like the marsh. It's amazing. Like just the different like marsh life cycles that she's like has like quotable moments about, and then like correlating them to like the life and the story. It's just she's a good author. She's a good writer, obviously, because I feel like there are just way too many quotes in this book to like try and pick one fave. But I think Teen is really good at picking like a favorite quote every week. And every time I'm reading, I forget to write down like my favorite ones.
Oh yeah, I'm bad at that. I'm like, I'll remember it.
Fireflies and other bugs eating their mate after taking what she wants from them, because that's kind of like the opposite of what humans she's like the opposite of what the humans have going on.
Put that up.
Humanized her before this. Yeah, you're right, Jessica. It didn't matter what the hell was going to go on. They had already made her less than long before.
Which is so sad. So sad.
Yeah, I agree. He deserves his streams too. He went about it in a shitty way. But his whole life doesn't have to be about her. No, I don't think it does need to be about her. But I do think that like when you have a good friend and you make a promise to them, even if you can't keep it, you can find a way to make sure that they know why you're not keeping it. That's it. That's like how I feel about it. Like you can say like, hey, look, I can't make it because I am working really hard on this thing that is incredibly important to me. And a good friend is going to understand that. But it also takes a good friend to be able to say that to begin with. I don't know. Always has whiskey. Always has migraines. Always check. God damn it.
I thought, oh my God,
Always
I thought
has
Dominique
pink
said always
eyebrows.
has pink eye. Oh, I'm
What?
done.
Pink eyebrows.
I'm done.
Pink eyebrows.
No, I agree with Vanessa too. Like, look at how people ghost people nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is again, like, they're young. It's not to say that what he did was right. It was stupid. He could have gone about it a different way. He realizes that.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean, you got to, at some point, just like move on from it. It doesn't define who he is because he finally had his freedom and went off to college and just went about something stupid. Right.
It doesn't as a whole define him. I think there are going to be many things that he has coming up that will define him. And obviously, he has plenty of time to redeem himself from, you know, doing something shitty in his days. Because we all do shitty things that we hope to be redeemed from.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But to say, well, he's a fucker, fuck him. No, what he did was fucked up. But we know that he is not a Chase. Big difference.
But why do we have to compare a mediocre man?
We're not.
Why do we have to compare a mediocre man to just a worse man?
Well, we're not. But what makes him mediocre? Again, because he was young and went about something the wrong way. Why does that make him mediocre? He's also learning life. He's learning how to handle situations and you know, balance between going off to school and starting a career and coming back to where he's from and the people that he loves. Like, I mean, who's going to have the answers to everything and know how to do everything perfectly?
I can still be mad at him. Exactly.
Here, I'm going to try something new right here with their comments.
We could still be a bunch of haters if we damn well pleased. We'll see. Ooh, look
it was supposed to be that big.
Wow, that was epic. How did you do that?
That was an accident.
Accident.
It was supposed to be bigger. I was smaller. Obviously. Here, I'll pull up. You can read it real quick.
Hold up. All the feels in chapter 33.
Oh.
I was totally visualizing the slow walk from the car, the camera showing just his uniform, panning up to his medals amid flashbacks to their childhood. Then, scene where he gets the scar and finally,
oh my God,
his face. Honestly, if this isn't how it's shown in the movie, I'm gonna be upset, Rebecca.
Dude,
bitch,
that chapter had me bawling.
Yeah,
like because you get the backstory. You know, from the beginning in the book, you kind of understand what's happening, but for her to go back and like detail this one incident, you know, what he did to her mom and how he stepped in to save him and then got the scar, like it was a lot. That chapter was heavy.
You know what's heavy is this entire week of reading. This is a lot of women making excuses for men's stupid ass behavior.
Well,
and that is a common theme. That's unfortunate too. Because like, why do we always have to say like, oh, well, they were young or, oh, like, are women allowed to have those same excuses? Because it's very rare, even now, even in these times, let alone when this book is set, to have an excuse where you can be young and dumb, or you can have your career as more important, or you can say, you know, I was just looking out for myself at the time because I was afraid for my life, but I did watch this person beat you, and yet I was still more important than taking you with me. Like, fuck her brother, fuck Tate, fuck Chase, fuck her dad, fuck them all. They're all assholes. There's no excuse for any of their behavior ever.
Well, he said that. He said that too. Like, these are all things that you're in the moment. It's like that survival thing, and you're not thinking straight.
Right. And at the end of the day, though, Tate is not her caretaker.
No.
And unfortunately, I mean, even though it was sad to see her brother up and leave, he was not her caretaker either. And he knew that he was getting the brunt of the physical abuse because he was the boy, and he had to leave for his own safety and well-being and try to make something in his life and then hopefully maybe come back for her.
And like he said, like he only had like 70 cents on him and was trying to figure out.
No.
And then once you're in the army at that time, there's no, oh, let me go back for my sister or anything like that.
No, but you get money enough to like send to your sister. He could
Okay, but
have her.
he also didn't know that she was by herself all those years.
He knew
didn't
that she
know.
was the last one.
I understand, but he didn't know that that the dad left, that she was having to figure out how to make money for herself. He didn't know any of that. No one did.
He knew
So-
that he left her with an abuser.
How old was he when he left?
All he knows that she could have been dead all this
Okay.
time too.
How old was
Well,
he
yeah,
when
so
he
why
left?
leave money to somebody
No.
that might be dead?
No. No, I just don't think that women are allowed the same courtesies. Not then, not now. And
Well, the sisters took off too. They didn't care
the
about
sisters were
her.
a bunch of fucking bitches. Fuck them too.
Well, he
I
came
wasn't
back.
saying
He
anything
came
about
back.
that.
They didn't come back.
I'm talking about the people who are showing up now and expecting to have some kind of courtesy shown to them because they had a bad life also. Like you
Well,
left a child younger
How
than
are they
you
expecting the courtesy?
by an abusive man who was an alcoholic.
Because I don't think they were expecting the courtesy
didn't
though.
ex-
Even
their
Tate
brother
wasn't
didn't expect
expecting
shit.
it.
He didn't even think that she'd still be there. He saw the book and because of the name and stuff, went to see if he could track her down and find her.
I mean, Tate wanted an apology. He wasn't expecting it, or forgiveness. I mean, he wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it.
Yeah.
That's something he wanted, but nothing he understood if she wouldn't and wasn't expecting it.
I don't know. I just think that, she may be no unicorn, but why is it that all these men have to give all these excuses all the time? It's just
But see, I don't think it's about men and women.
Everybody
because
gives
she was
excuses.
abandoned
in
by
this
her
book,
mom.
though, it
She was
feels that way.
It
Well,
feels
no,
that
women
way, but
came back. That's why we have no women involved.
She
because
was
it's
Look how
not-
abandoned
angry we
by her
were at
sisters.
mom, though. We didn't give her mom any excuses. We were mad at her mom too until we
Oh,
found out
yeah.
her mom just went fucking bonkers. There's a big difference between going bonkers, like actually crazy,
okay, but still,
and then
when
coming
you
to and trying to get your kids, and then finding out that if you go for them, literally they could be dead or you could. Like there's
okay,
a big difference.
so you would take that as an answer and not get a sheriff involved and police involved to go and physically get your kids and take them away
Well, they
from
knew,
him?
but they
Oh,
knew that
women
the
who
sheriff and
left
police
their
wouldn't get involved with the
children-
swamp people.
No, hold on. They wouldn't. Yeah, thank you. First of all, they wouldn't get involved in the swamp people. But a woman who left her children in a manic state and then like a year later comes to, the fuck they're ever going to give her any kind of courtesy, or they wouldn't even give her the time to listen to her story
I don't
about
give a
what
fuck.
happened.
I would rather them
We don't
take the kids
care.
away and put them in
being
foster care until I could get them back and get them away from that situation than leave them there just because of a letter with a threat. So that's bullshit
Mhm.
too. The
Yeah.
sisters fucking up and left, never thought about her, never came back.
Yeah, fuck them
Those
too.
are supposed to have, the maternal instinct. You have a younger sister that's there. You know what she's going through.
Especially, the
nothing.
sister
The
says like they
women in
have money.
town, the women in town knew damn well how she was living, what she was probably going through. They never saw the mom. After a while, never saw the dad. They all talked. No one gave a fuck about her, regardless if it was a man or a woman.
Right, but you're talking about external people versus like the people in her life that really could make a difference. Like you
Okay.
want strangers to get some sort of courtesy that the men are allowed, but the men in her life are actually involved in her life. And so that's why they hold like they're held to a higher standard.
I understand, but you have to also
They're not
remember the
strangers in
ages.
town.
You have to remember their ages. You're not going to expect some 17-year-old boy who
Like
graduated high
if
school and is
Tate,
going to
like
go off
imagine
to
if
college.
Tate did come back and didn't get his degree and didn't pursue anything further, then how much help could he have been to her?
Women did not have rights over their children at all back then. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Is it wouldn't matter if she came back. They would not listen to her. Wouldn't matter.
Well,
No,
they would
but it
have
sure the
cared.
fuck
Like
would've
she
mattered
could
if
have
she tried.
came with her money. She could have come
She
and picked the
warns that
kids up.
if she tries, that he's going to beat the shit out of her kids. At
And
the end
the
of the
aunt
day,
could have come.
That's what I'm saying. The
aunt's
aunt could have come
Mexican.
with people.
Right. Come on. There's
Mexican.
another way.
Dominique, I think to your point where you're talking about if Tate hadn't gone to college, he couldn't have what help could he have been?
Yeah.
I think that the point to that though would have been like she probably would have understood that he was at college.
Right.
And then
If he
he's obviously
communicated.
coming home, he was seeing his dad and going through the marsh, and he even said in his parts that he saw her. He always saw her slink away. So he could have done that. He could have come to see her. He could have maintained his college, maintained his career, and then said,
No, I agree with. No, I've said in the past already about him, and I agree. He should have.
But I think that she was also wanting something different from him. When he left, the thought of him coming back, it was like rekindling the romance and everything again. And maybe that's not where he was at, because he was focused on building his career, getting his job, doing all these things. And maybe he thought it would hurt her more than help her coming back, even just as friends. We don't know, but I'm just saying,
He could have done a lot of things differently.
And did he take the easy way out by just not coming around and not communicating it? Sure, he did.
Does he regret it?
I don't think that makes him a fucking horrible person.
And he says he's regretted it.
We didn't say he was a horrible person. We could say fuck him because we're mad and expect better of him, or expect him to do better in the future. We can still be mad at this character.
Well, it seems like, but see, the thing is that he has shown that he's doing better in the future.
Him a chance to be redeemable. I mean, we're not like saying we've written him off and he can't redeem himself in the future, but could have written a letter. Everyone in her life could have. And like you said, Anna, I think it was last week, where you specifically said, if I wrote a letter and didn't think it got to this person, I would write a letter every single day until eventually it did. Was that you who said that last week?
No, not me.
Somebody said that last week, where they said write a letter as often as they could, because eventually it would get to that person, to her.
Well, he chose not to.
Everyone chose not to. Everyone just left her to her.
But he's not expecting to come back in her life and her just to act like everything is great again. He knows that he hurt her, and her brother didn't come back expecting anything either. He just wanted to see if she was still there and find her.
They wanted to
tell him that she was
apologize,
proud, and update her on everything he knew. I mean, like,
I did great with my life, minus you. How have you been?
Well, and look, as Tate came back, and he also, so I feel like he is redeeming himself, because he's not expecting anything. He came back and he's still helping her without any expectations.
But you have to remember too, she doesn't want to leave that fucking marsh.
Well, the way what?
What? Who?
You say the way he's shoved Chase?
Hopefully he redeems himself by shoving Chase off a tower. I'm just saying.
Well, I feel like he's already redeemed himself. Like he's helped her, and that's what he's always done. He's always not done things for her.
She wanted him with her. She did. It wasn't that she was looking for something different. I think something different came along and it made her feel good, because she was lacking something else. She finally felt everything that she should from a loved one, from siblings, from parents, from someone who truly does care about you and what happens to you. She got that with Tate, and then he took off, and she was lacking something and feeling like fill this void. And here comes Chase, ready to do that. And he spent, like he even irritatingly said, haven't I earned it? Like, I spent enough time like giving you all these things. I think I fucking deserve some shit.
Well, of course.
Ugh.
But again, like I just said a minute ago, she doesn't want to leave the marsh.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Tate
what
has
is
figured out
everybody
how.
supposed to do?
But Tate's figured out how to do it.
Is Tate expected not to go to school and have a career and have a life because he loves her so much that he wants to stay with her?
Well, so they're saying that he should have. They're saying that he should have had some kind of connection, and I get it. He was young and dumb, like.
Yeah,
and now he's trying to redeem himself,
Chase
and I think he is.
her the whole time. Chase would leave. Chase would come back. Chase disappeared for weeks on end.
Chase never left town, though. Chase just left the marsh.
I think that it's unspoken, but she definitely has obviously panic, but what is it called? Is it agoraphobia, right? Where she won't leave her hometown. She won't leave her home. She goes to what she knows, only to jump into the sea, right? She doesn't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, because look at what happens just walking into the fucking Piggly Wiggly.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying that when you look at all of those things, that again, Chase did leave. Chase was gone, but then Chase came back, so he earned her trust, because nobody that left
Oh, I see what you
came
mean.
back. Nobody came back.
But she knew. She always knew he wasn't.
That's a good point. He is
She-
the only one who took off and then came back.
Yeah, but she knew also. She always knew there was something off about him. She knew. She said it from the beginning, and she did say like, "I'm alone," and knows it's not sane to be alone. And he was only person.
Well, it was something for her to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
He gave her that, right? Some things to look forward to and company. But I think in her heart of hearts, she knew that he was full of shit, and it was to his convenience.
Yeah.
Right.
Because even though he fucking left and came back and did all this shit, look at how he fucked her over for Christmas.
But why? And why did he come back?
Because she's mine.
In his mind.
Yeah.
Property.
But then again, he came back. That's.
But he never really left.
Gullible, Vanessa, but you have this child who was literally left by every single person that was supposed to take care of her, that was supposed to love her and guide her and raise her and through all these things. The one fucked up person in her entire life that came back was the one person.
He never left though.
He did. It says in the book that he leaves and then he comes back. He's gone for a few days. He comes back.
Well, my point is like he never
right. He doesn't really leave.
He's never left.
He doesn't know where he is all the time. So for all she knows, like he really does leave.
It says it in there. So I mean it.
Well, no, but I mean, like he never left, left to college. Like Chase,
it's the same behavior of her dad. Her dad would leave. She would never know how long he would be gone for, and then he would return, and then he would be gone. And so, I mean, it's a pattern in her life. So it's not that she's gullible. It's just that's all.
I don't think gullible either.
No, but him talking about the dances and how this and that, and not wanting to take her. He was so full of shit.
No.
She was isolated, and she knows it's not healthy to be isolated either.
Yeah, and she tried. She was like, "Look, maybe with him I can do this, and I can expand beyond my, visual horizon."
She traveled with him.
She did try. It just didn't work out very well for her when she did, and then she would try and say, "Hey, take me to these things," or "Let me join you in these moments that you said you wanted me to be a part of," and of course. She's going to fall for that. And it's not because, I don't think it's because she's mentally ill. I don't think it's because.
No, I don't think she's mentally ill. Look at all that she's capable of. Trauma, yeah.
And I don't think that trauma equals mentally ill either. I think those are two completely separate things. She has trauma. She is expecting someone who made a promise to her to keep it. And she just doesn't understand how. Even after all these years, promises are never kept. And then for someone as, insignificant but shitty as Chase, the tiny promises that he would make, like, I'll see you soon, like, she doesn't know what soon is. So if it's in a week, that's soon enough. And if it's in a month, that's soon enough. But he still kept it. He still said he would do it, and he did it. Whereas everyone else hasn't. And that does include Tate. And I'm not saying that Tate doesn't get to live his life and be a grown adult and make a career of his own. But I do think that if he made a promise to someone that he understood, had these expectations, and he has seen her go through all of these ups and downs and, disappointments in life, like he could have just done.
Well, I think we all agree that he did it in a very shitty way. I don't think that is an argument
I'm
there.
just saying, he showed up and then just couldn't grow the balls to talk to her. And it's like, send her a note. Say, hey, look, this is what I'm doing with my life, and I just want you to know that, I still think about you, but that's it.
Maybe he was scared to didn't want to toy with her emotions. Can I keep this up, or am I gonna just
No, I think that this was his irredeemable moment. This is the one where he has to feel bad about it because he could have done better. And
he does. He
so
said
there is no excuse for that moment. It's okay. Now you have to make up for it, but there's still no excuse for your bullshit.
Yeah, but he knows that. He's not denying that. He's not expecting her to just forgive and forget. He knows it's gonna be a hard ride. But the thing is I think that she holds on to this fairy tale of what the future could be, You know what I mean? I think she has this
Because
I don't
she
know how to
doesn't know.
describe it.
She has no frame of reference.
and whether it's still waiting for her mom to walk down the road.
I have to cut you off. The Niners are going to the Super Bowl.
No one cares. They're
What?
gonna lose the
What did
You
you
can
say?
record it and then replay it and watch it like it's going live.
What?
And then
Super
I
Bowl,
think she
she
has
said.
this fantasy too of like believing Chase, well, he's gonna build me a house and he's gonna come and live out here with me and all this and that. And I think it
Well, she was
blurs
skeptical
her
at
common
first.
sense, because she sees all the signs, she sees all the red flags, she knows that he's full of shit, but I think she just wants to hold on to that fairy tale ending. Yes.
Yeah.
Should
I think hope in general can get people through a lot of things.
Yeah.
Should I put up another? Here,
Nope.
let's see how this one pops up.
Desiree,
Pops
did
up
you
there.
say Niners are going to the Super Bowl?
She did.
Fuck yeah, I was waiting.
The
there
Niners
watching.
are going to the Super Bowl.
Yay!
And
Finally,
then they'll lose.
they're gonna kick some ass. Finally,
I'm
they're
just glad the
actually-
Cowboys lost.
Who doesn't?
Look, I got it right this time. I got it like a good section.
All right, I'm so
I
proud
can't
of
see
you
that.
guys. You fought hard, and in the end, whatever
I gotta
happened, you
ignore
did
it.
the right thing. It's often hard to do in a moment such as the one she experienced with Chase on the Marsh Beach. I was hoping those boaters would swing by faster.
I don't think it would have made a difference because of who she is and because of who he is, unfortunately.
It's not the novel or the football bitches. You don't need that. I'm kidding.
What? We're not-
Comment. Desiree posted.
Novel bowl.
This is not the football bitches. It's a novel.
Oh,
Hey, a lot of us are from California. We should be proud.
Are they from California?
The 49ers.
Cisco.
Oh, we got three. We got three football teams.
The 49ers. Like you the
Yeah,
49ers.
but then we have three. We have three
We do.
football teams.
We do. In California,
It's
yes.
stupid. The 49ers are the only ones that count.
Not really.
There's
We're in
Raiders.
I'm not
LA.
a Ellen or Cal gal.
There's also the Raiders and the Rams and the Chargers. So there's more than
The
Four.
Raiders are Las Vegas.
Yeah, they went to Vegas, but
Did
left
they
those-
win?
Yeah.
A while.
Ago.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying that we've had like
Raider. Yeah.
Raiders
Okay.
for California too, forever. I'm not talking about right this fucking which is damn.
I didn't know they moved. I'm not there.
They were considering LA, which is weird as fuck, and I'm glad they didn't do that.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot more chaos.
Look, we can talk about football.
I'm just kidding.
Look at her hater. All right. I'm glad she got some good kicks. Look, kick some ass no matter what your situation is, girl. She fucked him up.
Yeah.
I was like, here's the moment where I was like, she fought him off to defend herself, right? And must have just run thinking that like he was okay. And like, what if she fucked him up that bad? Like he lost his win, like never comes to. And then she finds him later on that beach. And that's why she has to move him to a point where she can't get caught. But she saw those boaters and she knew that they saw her. And she knew when she left that he was still okay. So I think she just assumed everything was fine in that moment. But oh, he deserved every bit.
Oh wait, you think that was the moment he died?
No, when it was going on, it was like, oh shit, is this the moment where she fucking
I see. what you mean.
he gets hurt and she doesn't know because she
Yeah.
like she hurts him but doesn't realize how bad it is. That was just kind of in my moment of reading. That's what I was thinking at the
So
time.
that's the day, right? That's
That
right.
day, yeah.
The corners off shows he didn't
Because him
die.
skating when she ran off, but she heard like him really struggling when she was taking off.
Oh,
And that's why, like, she didn't see him standing.
like internal bleeding or
They
something.
saw him standing. Yeah, who knows what it could have been? It was just like if she like kicked him off or something and really fucked him up because she didn't just kick him off. Remember, she knew exactly where she was kicking him. She kicked
That's
him.
what I'm
Oh, the
saying.
kidney.
These
The
multiple
kidney.
times. She knew exactly what she was doing in that moment. It's just, did she realize that it had gone too far? That was kind of where my head was at. But then those dudes saw him, you know, standing. I was like, okay, so I guess that's not the moment he fucking dies.
Unless it was
That moment.
internal bleeding.
Well, yeah, he could have just succumbed to those injuries later.
We don't know how far in advance or how far apart that incident with him falling off.
Oh, we don't. It's not the same
right?
day. I don't know.
We don't know yet. Like when the beach happened versus when the tower happened. No.
Okay.
Well, the tower, they said he died any time between midnight and 2 a.m., right?
But was it the same day as that?
See.
Does anybody know?
But just pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
All reading that as
Well,
well.
there'll be a year.
same
You know, your
day.
chapters have years, so it can let you know, like, kind of.
Yeah.
And some
it
have
doesn't-
months and some don't, right?
No,
That's
this
true.
doesn't.
They're not all like exact. Caitlin, she said, "Bitch, like 2 years ago they moved." Look.
And
I
who
wonder
was
if they're
in Vegas before they moved there? Did they get rid of that team?
Vegas never had a team. That's why they took the Raiders.
No, there was a team. They made a new team.
for Vegas.
No, Las
the Raiders.
Vegas is in Nevada. Nevada does not have a team.
No,
Arizona.
they were making a team.
What do you
I
mean?
don't know shit about that.
They're making a new. They were oh no. I'm thinking of NHL. Never mind. They made a new hockey team
Is she
for
fucking talking
Vegas.
about hockey in Las Vegas?
They made a new.
You're
hockey
lucky if
team.
ice is in your cup.
They got hockey in LA.
I mean, we get a little cold in LA, but Vegas, come on.
Stop. It's called indoor
There's
skating.
a hockey team, and that's right. I thought it was football, but then they made a new hockey team for Vegas. That's what it was.
Football.
Now, see, my wires
Good hockey.
cross
Who
with
knows? It's okay.
sports.
Mm-hmm. They
All I know is the Bengals killed the Bills today, and it was snowing like none other.
The Bengals. All I know is
During
like there's a
their
yummy place to eat at Disneyland called Bengals.
Oh my god.
How many eats at Bengals?
That's a place, right? At Disneyland, the Bengals Grill or something like that. Messed up.
Is it Bangle or Bojangles?
Like Bengals.
They used to have a restaurant called Bojangles. Yeah.
The singer?
Not at Disneyland, but
Musician?
Oh my god.
Bojangle? All right.
Yeah, Bengal barbecue.
I learned enough to have any of these conversations about Bojangles.
See, always has whiskey.
Even in a hotel.
Did you watch the sunset out there?
There was really no sunset. It was weird. When we
Mm.
landed, it was like 4:05 p.m. here, and it was super overcast, so you couldn't see the sky anyway.
The sunset's in the west.
As we hit the ground, it started snowing. Like immediately.
It's snowing out there?
It is snowing, but it's not
okay.
enough to stick, so it's more like slush falling. But it's
Or
What month was it that they found Chase? Was it October?
Come on, where's Rebecca?
Hold on.
Rebecca.
Bojangles here, and it's a chicken place. I eat Bojangles all the time. Look at her.
See?
They're everywhere down here. Look at that. We'll find a Bojangles when we come out and
October 30th.
that's the month, May. Where am I? I'm in Boston right now.
Listen. So October 30th was when they found
Chase.
when they found Chase. And looking at 43, the first sentence, this says early September, more than a week after Chase attacked her. So this is
A month later.
a month prior to him being
Okay.
found. Yes.
Okay. All right. I
get mad if they find out about it.
wasn't sure if it was the same date. Okay.
Plenty of time for Tate to pretend that that's how he's going to redeem himself. Plenty of time for her brother to find out.
Yeah, for a lot of things
He
to
didn't
happen.
call me anytime. So, all right, let's see. August, I think. Okay, attack wasn't the same day. I wasn't sure. No.
We would expect more from you, Rebecca.
She being attacked, like her being attacked by him on the marsh, and then him croaking from his tower fall. I can't wait for the evidence to come up that like we get to find out what happened. I can't wait. Emmanuel Reyna. I don't know if she thinks she's muted, but she's not.
I'll mute her just so we don't hear anything we shouldn't be.
Emmanuel Reyna. Love it.
Why not the middle name?
Right. He doesn't have one. Eneman.
Hmm.
No middle name.
Minimum.
Minimum. Anyway, do we have any more comments?
That was it.
Okay. So, a lot of shit went down. She had a ton of visitors that were unwanted, and only one that she had been waiting for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys feel when her brother finally came back, though?
At first, I was like, "Who the heck is it?" When she was talking about the scar, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
It was the brother, and it was like I like how they did it. Like she had suppressed her memory and seeing it, and then connecting the dots.
Yeah.
And then slowly going to that past and seeing it, and then like having this like epiphany. Did I miss that one?
If y'all are having guests, I'd love to join. Literally,
I got you, team.
Encourage my body to type and send this. Get what, bitch?
Next week. I say next week. Have her on.
Teen,
If you so wish to, you could do it.
Okay,
Oh.
look. Teen, are you coming on
She's
next
probably
week?
like, fuck my life.
Okay, you can either hop on now that we're almost done with like our regular book talk, but or you can come on and discuss the finale with us next week. That would be epic. And I will text you the link that you need because it's like a special link for our guests. Please come on with us. We'll have always shows a lot of literary brain
Verbiage.
versus the smartest bitch. That'll be hers. I'll be there next week. Yay! We'll get to meet Teen next week. I'm excited. That'll be fun. Get somebody new on.
And just for everybody,
You're welcome.
like if you're like a camera shy person, you can do what Desiree is doing right now. Also, we could put like a cute little whatever.
Yeah.
You can put your emoji, whatever.
We really want to involve everybody
More
and let
this
you
year.
guys know. Yeah, just like if you're going to be on, you're available, let us know, because it just gets more people involved, and then it's fun for everybody to kind of see you on the camera, talk to you, get to know each other better.
Yeah, we want to have more of you bitches on.
Yeah, and if video is keeping you guys from being on, we can just do like look what Desiree is doing right now.
Look, honestly, the other bitches show up and you know what they look like, so you're fine.
That's because Desiree's over here dying just a little bit.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just letting them know that they have that option.
So fun. Oh my god, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bitch.
I will be probably coming like just like Desiree. I'll probably be in the car next week.
Oh, good.
But I really want to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good book. I like this one. So this week, we all can, if we choose to, when we finish the book this week, we can also watch the movie, which is on Netflix.
It's highly encouraged.
Yeah, we are definitely going to include the differences between the book and the film next week. But obviously, because we're a book club, book is still number one. And you don't have to watch the movies or the TV shows from the books that we're reading this year to be able to participate in our fun and conversations either. It's just a little addition. Like maybe I pictured this person to look more like whatever, or they didn't cast that person right, or, I didn't prefer the film to the book, which is just always going to be the case.
Or like a scene in the film that what you thought was like really good.
Right? Yeah. Or it was really good. Yeah.
Or something that you wish was truly in the movie that would have made it a significant difference. So like just not a big like comparison, but just little tidbits.
It's a little extra. So this year, obviously, we're not going to do like at the end of every book, we do a casting call where we like get to cast our dream characters. But for this one, because they're already casted in these films and TV shows, we can always say like we would prefer someone else in that character.
This is a newer film. We have a couple older films, so we could say like an updated if it was a remake.
So we
Who
have
would
a
you
couple, you
recast?
guys don't all know what we're reading this year, but we do have a couple that were TV shows or are TV shows that were movies or more movies and now are TV shows, etc. So we have a lot coming up where there's going to be able to, be quite a bit of comparison there between like the previous film, between the book, between, the TV show, etc. So we'll be able to have quite a bit of chit chat about it. And not everybody's going to see or watch even the same thing. And sometimes if it's a series, you're not going to watch the whole thing in like the last week. So that's like impossible. But,
Oh, yeah, no.
just so maybe like an episode or two so you can get the feel for the characters if there's any. So yeah, this one you guys can watch Where the Crawdads Sing on Netflix. I wish we were sponsored by them.
If anybody wants to give a heads up to them.
Yeah. Anybody know? Like, I wish I could ask CJ, but like, I don't think he works with Netflix. Go figure.
I knew somebody.
The one fucking company that like he doesn't do testing with. Annoying.
I know somebody that's there, or that was there.
He's a home of wine.
You guys have access to hashtags
for a book club. Look, bitch. Look, did you ask Beth if we can order some books for our book club? You're gonna have to wait and see. Hard to answer these questions so early in the year. Anyway.
I'm emailing her right now.
What? Look, if you keep going on.
Which book is that one?
Grady's new book. It's the haunted house one.
Oh,
it was supposed to come out like in the summer, and then it got pushed to January.
Are you reading it, Vanessa?
That one. He has a new one. Look, she's just talking about getting some Sam books right now.
Oh, I see. Smart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
What?
Nothing. You missed it, bitch. That's what you get for looking at your fucking phone right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, bitch. What you doing?
Going to bed. That's what.
What's that? You're getting your kids to bed.
Oh, you're late. I read it backwards.
They need melatonin so that they can knock out before book club.
Melatonin doesn't work on my kids.
Shit, really, it's very difficult for that to work. For it to work, you actually also like have to create like a setting. Like they have to be in a dark room for it to help with their like shutdown. So if they're like playing video games and you just like give them a little pop of melatonin.
No, it was in her bed. But she did she's better now, but she would do like alligator rolls, I call them, like where you're like laying down, you like kind of move and and then you like keep turning. It's like
We also add in Calm, which is the magnesium. So that helps. We do that a little bit before we do the melatonin because it like calms the body.
I would do that. I would do the essential oils in the air. I'd like do like the rubs or do like,
and then some kids.
Sounds like you need a specific song, like "Calm Down."
Sounds like you should just play Desiree song for everybody.
No, gosh, no.
Every day, not
My niece loves that song. My nephew
Who loves it?
Hills.
Who?
My niece Bella. She loves that
Does she
song.
like it? Does she really?
But Leo will run for the hills.
Well, yeah.
Because he's
sounds
sane,
creepy.
and Bella probably is doing it to like mess with Leo. She probably likes it to screw around with her brother.
I don't know.
I do. That's what it is.
Yes, you do. Calm is good for pooping, just in case anyone was curious.
Oh.
It's the magnesium that's good for
Yes, it is. You can just take
I need magnesium then.
Dominique, yes. I will give you the one that I take.
Okay.
And then you also need to be taking some vitamin D, and you also need to be taking.
I'm very lacking vitamin D.
Houston,
we have a problem.
We're waiting.
And then also putting just like table salt in your water. You need all of these things for a body to be efficiently running and to be able to drop that deuce when you feel like it.
Look at
Okay. You're gonna swell up with fucking sodium, but you'll be able to shit all right.
You will not swell up with sodium. You need
Bud
enough
Light.
salt and water in your body to not retain
Your fingers will
water.
look like sausages, but you'll shit.
right. I feel like it's gonna counteract. It's just gonna bloat
Everybody's
somewhere
got
else.
Listen,
fingers.
if you need to shit, drink a Starbucks while walking around a TJ Maxx or a Target, and you will shit. I guarantee you. As soon as you step in, as soon as
I swear to
step
God,
into,
what
like,
you're
a
saying
Ross,
is true. What you're saying is true.
It is. How are they a combo? I don't understand
Yes.
this.
Like, or anytime you have to go like in a clothing store, like all of a sudden, like I gotta shit. Like, God
This
damn
is
it.
gonna be a TMI. This is gonna be a TMI. But I've gone to Marshall so many times with the Starbucks, and I kid you not, I'm not a public person, but every time I walk in there, I'm like, oh my goodness, where's the bathroom?
You gotta
Oh my
shit.
God. I need to know, for all of you people who go on about how you're not a public pooper, what do you do?
It doesn't. Normally, it just doesn't happen. Normally, you just don't get that urge or feeling. Is what we
My
mean.
stomach
so
doesn't give
weird.
AF.
No, honestly,
I-
not.
I never
Nope.
get the urge
Clenching
until
the whole
unless I'm in
time,
a Marshalls or a Michael's.
What?
Those are the
Ooh,
only.
yeah, like a Joanne's. That'll
I don't
fuck
know.
me up.
Seriously,
I think
it's only
it's-
Marshalls and Michaels I've ever publicly pooped in.
Dominic, I'm gonna need you to pull these clips for me. We're at hours.
Yeah.
1 hour, like let's say
Hour.
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Otherwise, I've seriously never publicly pooped.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
we're
it's like your
at
body knows that you
Easter.
want to just
Oh,
like
wow.
walk around, take your time, and go slow, and then it's like, all right, bitch, we got to dump,
Bro, a
so
craft
we've got
store.
some time.
Look, Mr. Grizzly, we're talking about out, not in. Relax, buddy.
He's all to help you clear it out. It's like a plunger.
No, that'll back you up.
Eggplant will back you up. Out, in? In?
Oh, maybe that's
out?
what he means. So you get plugged up, so you can continue shopping without it your break.
Oh, fucking shit. Wow.
No, I'd end up throwing up. It's gonna come out one end or the other. I'm-
Ew.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like I never get the urge.
A bookstore? No.
Like
Bookstore?
not that.
No.
Walking around clenching the whole time. So you
No,
don't
what I'm saying is like I just never get.
she never feels that she has to shit unless she goes into those certain stores.
Yeah, I've never like, oh my goodness, I
Is
got
it
a hold.
because you're about to
No.
spend a lot of money?
Wait,
If
what?
I'm gonna shit, it's probably gonna be at a Dollar Tree.
Is it because you're about to spend a lot of money when you go into those stores? So all of a sudden you have a stress shit?
No.
No, it's probably like an excited shit. Like all of a sudden, your like whole body gets like excited, and then you calm down because you're like, I'm in my element.
Well,
It's like,
Like-
you know when you're gonna go on a first date and you get like the anxiety tummy, the bubble guts, and you gotta shit before you. It's like that.
Well, like honestly, like I don't know if it has to do a combination of coffee and clothing.
Probably.
How
Oh, Dollar Tree worst.
Look, Mr. Grizzly, we haven't watched the movie yet.
Next
That's
week.
next week.
Well,
Next week.
that's
Next
not
week-
true, Vanessa. Our Dollar Tree
Mr.
has a
Grizzly.
bathroom, but I would rather not use it.
Which one?
Dollar
I
Tree.
can't even read a book. Oh my
I don't. You know what? I will never
You ask
ever
for-
go in the Ross's bathroom
It's
ever again.
disgusting.
Oh,
It's
Hey,
so
and I
look,
hate
where's
that
the
it's
Dollar
just
Tree?
one toilet.
See,
So
my
like
body
you can't
knows
even
not to go in
blame it on
Ross.
anyone else.
My body knows not to go in Ross.
Like you can't blame it on anybody because when you come out, that's it. The next one goes in. There's no stalls. There's no multiple.
So we always
people.
have a store. We all have a store.
God.
It is
No,
not, but
I don't
Jessica,
have a
it's not
store. I
just
don't
the
have a
coffee because I have that coffee in other stores
And when
too.
we gotta go, we gotta go. It's not about a store. It's about the fact that
It
your
is
body
about a
working
store. I swear to God, I even
properly
text
and has
Houston.
Time.
Mhm.
I even text Houston. I'm like, oh my God.
Are you going to Ross? Well, then you might as well just wait like 10 minutes because you're gonna need a dump. So
I don't think it even
Oh
matters.
my
It's like it'll automatically just happen.
every day Taco Bell to Maxwell.
No, dude, that's gonna like hit you later. Then you're fucked.
Take some poopery with you.
Mm.
I had some
Oh
poopery.
my
I did.
God.
I do have poopery in my purse.
I'm sure you do.
I do, and you know how many times I forget to use it all the time.
You know what?
all the
I would
time.
like have like a little lavender essential oil and just shake that bitch over the loo. Same thing.
Then it just smells like lavender and shit. Look, none of it works.
So does your poopery that you never use.
I know. That's why I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is.
But I
Like,
wonder if it's the lighting.
Yeah, that weird. Don't want to part
it's ambiance for your colon.
Oh my god, out the way.
Oh my god, my
No.
head hurts so bad.
Wow. Listen, a fart and a shart are two different things. If you shit your pants in front of me,
Your body is literally telling you don't go into this store right now.
Oh my goodness.
Drive up at
Do you
Target.
guys do drive up? Do you get the same feeling if you drive up to these stores? Or is it once you cross the threshold?
Shit. Oh my god, courtesy flush. See, that's all you gotta do. As soon as it falls out, you gotta flush before it even hits the water.
okay,
Mhm.
yes, I know that, but also people are not dumb. If I'm in there flushing 10 times, they're gonna think the plumbing's fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
Look at her headache feels better now.
It feels worse like that. You can often be crying and shit.
Oh my god.
On the bounce. On the bounce.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That's like old ladies. Old ladies do that stuff where you go over like a speed bump and all of a sudden like their light flash before their eyes. Those ones. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I've
god.
got a couple of those old ladies in my life. They go over and they're like, ouch. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, yeah, all their innards are all loose, so everything just kind of jiggles in there and
Yeah.
fucking hurts. That's
Innards.
yeah, all the innards and
Okay.
the gizzards.
This might be TMI, but you want to see a chat
Here we
between
go.
Houston and I where I had to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Their shit in the woods.
Wait.
Does domination in Ross. Kunta Kinte rap.
No, there's this woman, like she was like in the store screaming.
Crazy lady.
I'm like,
screaming.
voices backwards.
Back from the dead. Police
Holding
are
it. Wait, you were in a
now.
stall.
No,
You were
I
in
was
a
in the
stall?
store.
They think they're looking for her. Are you okay? No holding in my poop.
Okay, first of all, the men's room. Ew. No.
I'm not going potty with a crazy lady.
Wait, this is upside down and everything. Is it upside down?
Oh, you're good. That's a
Okay.
good idea. Hurry up and get home. Clean bathroom ready for you here.
So we took Desi and his friends to the trampoline park for his birthday, right? And afterwards, we were at Carl's Jr. and my stomach just started hurting. I don't know what, but Carl's Jr. I don't like anyways. I think the smell was fucking with me. So all the boys are eating, and all of a sudden, I had to shit. So of course, they like to embarrass the fuck out of you because you got to go ask for the code. So now you know I have to use the bathroom. So I'm like, what's the code for the? And she's like, oh, the women's isn't working, but you can use the men's. And I was like, oh, never mind. That's okay. I sat down for 2 seconds and I was like, nope, I am going to shit on myself. And I'm like, I go back and I'm like, what's that code again? I didn't give a fuck at that point. I lit that place on fire. I was like, and in the men's room of all places, I'm just like, oh my God. Hurry up. I'm like, hurry up and eat your burgers. Let's get out of here. So annoyed.
DJ
are
leaving.
that one lady who sits in the sink in Bridesmaids.
Oh my goodness.
That one.
Yes.
Oh.
What
Yes.
the hell is her name?
Melissa McCarthy.
Well,
Yeah.
here's a little tidbit for y'all. Right after we get done with these lives, ladies, what am I doing?
Oh my god.
I gotta go.
I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta shit. I think it's like
Every-
I'm hunched over the whole time while we're doing our thing, and then my stomach's like, yeah, we're done. Like we done flushed everything
Wrap
to the
it up.
bottom. Get it out. Wrap it up.
Yeah, every single time we get off, we chit chat for like a couple more minutes, and I was like, gotta go.
Yeah.
And like takes off every time. What's my favorite type of whiskey?
For
Away from the fart poop talking, but I noticed you had to ask.
this is a special evening where this is our talk of the hour 2. This is late night with the novel bitches.
Oh,
And this is really not that off topic of what we normally talk about.
wow.
Yeah. Goodbye, Torres. I gotta shit. Gotta go.
But
It's always when we hit end broadcast. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I gotta
See, y'all thought that like Tasha Tinkles is one thing, but you don't even know. It's always about Anna and her booty bombs. Like,
Yeah.
Anna's
No.
holding it in.
Listen, like I'm fine. It's right when we hit end broadcast, and then these bitches want to still talk, and I'm like, I gotta shit, gotta go by.
It's
And I'm
like
I'm
this.
done.
It's the same thing. Like you know when you have to go pee.
Hour, she has to go.
You guys, you have to go pee, and you're fine. But once you go into the bathroom, your bladder all of a sudden like
Shrinks up.
loses control.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, no, I've been holding this whole time, and you start unbuttoning, and it's just like, oh, we're in the bathroom. It just wants to release.
Yes, like it knows. Like even if I go in to clean the bathroom, all of a sudden I gotta piss, and I'm like, oh my God. I thought that was just me.
No.
No, I just go into the bathroom and grab like a sanitizing wipe, like the Clorox wipes, and just clean the toilet because I know I'm about to sit on it anyway. Fuck it. Why not? Why not?
Oh my God.
But I'm drinking Bullet Rye.
I like the Bullet.
It's the rye one.
Wait, what?
Ryes are always my favorite. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know which one my favorite is though. I got a couple of goodies. Woodford Reserve is a really good.
Yeah.
Four Roses has like a really good old one.
I haven't had that one.
Four Roses is a good one.
Okay.
Ooh, Whistle Pig. That has to be one of my favorites ever. Whistle Pig is a goodie. See, I like the Bullet too. Yes, girl.
Speaking of Whistle Pig, one thing I will say, and I hope I'm not alone on this, if I have to pee and I hold my pee in for too long, all of a sudden it'll make me have to shit. So it could just be a simple get in, pee, and get out. But if I have to hold it for whatever reason, now all of a sudden
it turns into a combo move.
And then there's old Whistle Piglet back there. Yeah.
Whistle Pig.
You play like video games. It's like you wait for the combo to like come up combo.
See, Woodford Reserve and Four Roses are good. You definitely need to try Whistle Pig. That's a really good one.
Anna saves up for the combo.
No, I hate it because sometimes you just want to piss and get out. Like you don't want it to be a big production.
You know, you're playing a game and you're like the you have to like save up for the combo.
Yeah, Anna's like, look, all I wanted was like a quick intro to. I just wanted like a trailer, and here I am at like a Broadway fucking whole screen.
Oh, I have an answer for this.
You got Hamilton all of a sudden.
I have an answer for a simple piss in a shitty situation.
Hold on. My there's nothing's poking. That shit is locked tight like the Pentagon until I'm ready to release it. That is one thing I will say about myself. Is
congratulations on what you can. Your one thing.
Yeah.
You're not called the novel lady.
So the clothes fit better. I was thinking that, Vanessa. That did pop into my head.
A nail. Eggplant.
I think
got it. Put the two words together.
Is the shape of it?
No. Put a nail together fast. Say it fast.
Oh.
Got it. Damn, Anna wins.
Clever. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm like,
Anna's
put it on a shirt.
Prairie dog.
We should have a shirt with the prairie dog on it.
On the retreat, you're gonna have a shirt with this on it.
With the prairie dog saying goodbye to her. A prairie dog waving goodbye and saying goodbye to her on it.
Goodbye to her. That'll be the backside of our shirt.
With the prairie dog waving.
How about a goodbye turd? Like Mr. Hank.
Quickly, right? Yeah. Wow.
Do you guys remember Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo?
Yeah, I know. When you said that, I knew exactly what you were saying. I didn't do that one.
No,
oh my God.
You did it.
I'm surprised that steak and baked potato hadn't fucked me up by now.
Oh
but I'm
God.
doing good.
Because it's early.
Because we haven't ended.
Steak and baked potato?
I had steak and baked potato, loaded baked potato. It was delicious. Dominique's probably eating it before you guys came on.
It looked really good. I got a little jealous.
Is that the thing that I saw dripping from your fucking gull when I came on?
That was a string of cheese, melted cheese.
I
was dripping from my fucking gull.
I see a bunch of white goo dripping.
No, there wasn't no white goo.
It was white goo, and it was dripping from her face. And I was like, "The fuck is she eating tonight? It better be
no Grizzly." But I'm gonna fucking fart in a jar, and I'm gonna send that shit to her. and I'm gonna have her open it.
I will spit out my drink right now.
Why eat plenty of veg? I am more than regular. I don't need no veggies.
On the road. Where are you? Where are you on the road today, bitch?
Oh my god, I
Where you at?
Yeah.
Good night if you don't answer me before you leave. But
Huh.
who are you? Who do you think you are? Just
I
taking
know.
off without telling us about it.
Damn old trucker Jessica.
I have a handful
On
of
the
friends
road
without
tonight.
gallbladders. People just be, doctors be taking gallbladders out left and right.
Wait a second. I don't have a gallbladder, but what are we talking about?
I have
But you
mine.
do not have this problem. Basically, gallbladder means you're gonna shit when you gotta shit, but you don't have that problem. You're the opposite.
You're the only person with no gallbladder that's constipated.
Yeah, actually, I'm always constipated.
Me too. That's why we have this
But you don't eat a lot of
conversation.
greasy food. If you eat a lot of greasy food with no
Maybe.
gallbladder, it messes you up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anna, how are you saying that word?
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder?
How do you say it?
Gallbladder.
Gall?
Goal.
Okay, go. How you say it?
I
Bitch, get a
say
camera.
gallbladder.
You got some shit to
Gall
talk? Put your
is
fucking
gall.
face up on here.
Goal. I say gallbladder, like seagull.
No.
No.
What the fuck?
Actually sounds like a seagull.
At
I
least
say
got mine, bitch.
gallbladder.
Said
Gall.
pregnancy kills your gallbladder, but also having multiple dinners where it's like I'm gonna have fried mushrooms with jalapeno poppers with French fries.
We're gonna do that tonight?
That's
Relish.
not true because good Lord knows that mine would have been gone when
So-
I was like 10 and I still got
Yeah,
it.
so what I was reading about it is that's more like a hereditary thing, and women actually suffer from gallbladder issues more than men.
That makes sense because all the people I know who have it removed are women.
Women. Yeah. Yeah.
Emmanuel's brother did long time ago.
Well,
These fuckers can't have kids. They don't have a uterus that bleeds, and now their gallbladder's fine that they got to keep it too. Like, what else? Sons of
Donate.
bitches.
Donate a gallbladder.
who wants to give me a new gallbladder? I think mine's okay, but I could use a new one.
I mean, I could use a liver, but
We got
Wow.
you gonna
call you like you can sliver livers, right?
oh my
Sliver
god, getting a
livers.
hot Carl. Yeah. That's Anna.
What's the heart? Is that like one of those like the rusty trombone?
Ew,
What?
wow. What is a rusty trombone?
I
know
am
what it
so
Don't look it up.
confused.
I'm gonna just guess. What
You know what it is.
And I don't. The fuck is a
Really?
rusty trombone?
Oh god.
I think it's an eggplant that looks rusty.
Ew.
Are you really
livers. Anybody want to share a liver? Like I could take a sliver of
are
it.
you really looking it up,
And
Tosh?
tip top. No, I'm not looking up shit.
Oh, okay. Don't look
sounds
it
like
up,
something
guys.
You need a tetanus shot for.
Nobody,
Thank
yeah,
you.
don't look it up.
You
I
said
didn't
you
say
look
it.
it up, and I said I'm looking it up.
That's what it is? You nasty?
Is that what that is?
No, I thought that's what he was. I thought
Damn.
I was saying, is that what that is? That what that means?
Damn, she a freak.
No, who doesn't know what that means?
If I ever
Which
see you buying
one?
saran wrap, Dominique.
That's a
We're gonna
hot
have a
girl.
Oh,
But like, why?
No one wants my liver.
No,
Like,
I didn't. No, I just wondered what a hot curl is. I thought it was like something to do with what I said.
I'm like
My
I'm
liver's
like a
fine.
half a drink from liver disease. Trust me. So I'm with you. Like nobody wants my liver, but I'll take a sliver of somebody's who doesn't drink. Any of you out there?
Me?
That's all right.
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I was close. I was
We
close
got,
to Mr. Grizzly. I was close.
I got Crystal Light and Ovaltine running through my liver.
Just a different.
Did you see
section.
Crystal Light and Ovaltine? Oh my god.
Now, back in the day, I killed the shit out of it, but I
That
think
is
it's
so gross.
regenerated by now.
She's all Sunny D and fruit punch.
Yeah,
It's got
well,
solar. Sunny D's got solar energy.
What?
You know those commercials. I'm not alone.
There you go. You're down on vitamin D. Go get yourself some Sunny D.
Wow. Houston, we have a problem.
Oh my god.
Insulin resistance killed your liver. Mm.
I love Ovaltine. Ovaltine
Oh,
is
no, I don't.
only the blue one.
A blue
Only the
one.
blue
There's options.
Oh yes. They have like an orange one, which I think is the malt one. I don't like that one.
Oh, that's all I grew up with.
The blue Ovaltine is, my kids love that shit.
Where do you buy it at?
The store.
Where? What section is it in?
At the
Hold on.
Piggly Wiggly. Don't even let her say it's at the Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, I grew up on Ovaltine and I thought it was non-existent anymore. Where do you find it in the store?
Ew. People actively look for that now.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh,
She says her kids
wrinkle.
drink it.
Bitch, I was just gonna say that.
Wait, Tosh, how did you like the Winco?
It's all right. It's all right. They got a lot going on there. I wouldn't buy anything fresh.
Okay, so the Winco I went to was up in Eureka, and I feel like it was like a maze. Like you couldn't What section? But where is it?
Where the hot chocolate is.
It says immune.
I've
health on it.
never seen it. Is it in the only Winco?
Like I don't even
No.
remember Ovaltine. I don't even remember it. I don't even know if
I get this at Vons.
Does it say Ovaltine, please? That
Oh my
was
God,
the
it's
I know
that
the
was the
commercials. I don't think
commercial.
I had it.
Oh, it's so, you put this shit, just eat it with a spoon. It's fucking delicious. It's so, my
Desiree and I
kids
would
love
do
it.
that
I
with
literally have like enough for like one more glass in here, and that's it. Like they love it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Des and
take
I
a
would
potty
do that
break.
with
I will be right back.
Carnation instant breakfast.
No, that I got PTSD
You know what
with
we
that
would
shit.
do? Like, well, I would take just a little bit of water or milk and I would pour it in like a packet and I'd mix it up and I'd pour it on my ice cream and it would be like a malt almost, like a malt drizzle. Fuck it up.
Mm-mm. I got PTSD with that shit because Nana would try to make it in the morning, but would never quite stir it enough, and then you'd get the clump of the dry powder when you go to drink
I
it.
love it. Oh my God, I love it.
No,
I never thought I'd like it when the toilet paper breaks. Wow. You must like have the world's best like nail brush next to your sink.
dude, when I was
You get a
young,
one or a two. Wow. Domo has
the drink that I thought was like the shit and like fancy to have, Tang.
Tang.
I loved Tang.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the shit to have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was pretty bomb. I remember that.
No, I had a pee.
That was very
That was quick.
She had no surprises.
Did we wash? Did we?
I was gonna say
Huh.
it was one of those relaxing ones where you held it for so long that both came without warning.
No, it wasn't a combo.
Well, she said it almost like
It was not a combo.
not a twofer.
A and B.
Drinking like talk about drinking like astronauts.
Look at her. That stuff tastes terrible.
No, it doesn't.
I tried.
You know what?
I tried. I'm so sorry.
I was on your team with everybody saying that your Cheeto hot stuff was terrible.
Ugh, flaming hot.
I said to each their own. It's not terrible. It's just not to your liking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tasha.
Terrible.
It's fucking terrible. That was a
You can't say this is terrible.
She said you must have a lot of fiber in your diet if that was how quick you go.
Right?
Good night,
No,
Betty.
I did not have a lot of fiber. So that's how we know it wasn't that.
Good night, bitch. Love you. See
Good
ya.
night.
Night.
Watch the movie if you can. I love dropping a hot one before my company.
And
comes up.
what is the love of that? Is it so they can get the aroma or so you have more energy?
Oh shit! Are you getting like do you get like wired up and shit? Like
No, like, and if I like deep clean the bathroom, like I'll be damned. No one is allowed to shit in my bathroom for like at least 2 hours. Like, leave it alone. That's like right when I clean the kitchen, then they want to come in and cook and they're hungry. Like, really? Now?
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was out of the house and I come home and I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, Houston, you were in here, weren't you? He just started laughing. Yeah. You can warn me.
They're
Oh,
on
maybe.
Twitch. They got nothing else going on, and we are the most entertaining group on Twitch,
Which is sad.
which is
Just bring more people on here.
money. So There you go. What we said.
BTW, we do play video games, but
There you go.
we're on here to talk about books.
We do play video games. I can tell you right now. So, we're moving. We move officially on Friday, right?
Oh, okay.
After Boston. So we came today. We go home on Tuesday. We move on Friday. It's going to be nuts. But because we had to do carpet cleaning and all that stuff to get the place ready to move, our bedrooms are now the living room.
Oh, okay. That makes
right
sense.
in front of the fucking big TV.
Oh.
Which means that CJ and I get to play Call of Duty at bedtime.
So how do you guys do it? You guys when one dies, you just switch the controller? Like old school status?
No. So night, Rebecca.
Good night.
Night, babe. He said, I love cleaning the carpet. See?
Oh, I know what that
So
means.
satisfying.
The carpet?
Yeah.
Did I miss out on another
right carpet?
You
did I miss out
know,
on
like-
another trombone?
Well, do the drapes match the carpet? Is that what he means?
Carpet cleaning. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Well, anyways, so
Try to tap into my inner.
we really like to play the campaigns.
Okay, the campaign. Can you do a
And then
split
they
screen?
don't- So some of them have it and some of them don't. The new Modern Warfare 2, which is like a redo. It doesn't have these Skittles.
What does that
I
mean?
just don't know.
Your hair.
What?
Your hair. The Skittles, the hair.
I know what that means, but when kids ask me about my hair, I say, how you get your hair like that? I say, I ate too many Skittles.
Okay,
Oh my
he's
God.
calling you Skittles because
He's
you're
calling you Skittles, so he's saying, do they match?
Do the
Oh.
colors match the drink?
I tried, but it was too much work.
I love you for that. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm done. Smells so good.
On smelling your Ovaltine is sending me back. Oh. Anyway, we like to play. So the new Modern Warfare 2, you can't play as
No, this ain't that kind of chat. We're
I was
not
just trying
fucking
to tell
gamers.
Eric what to do.
we
Look,
are.
play
Well,
online.
half of us are. Half
can
of
play
us
online.
are.
I don't want to play online. We're not good enough. We just play with bots, split screen. You can play bots on split screen, and that's fun. That's all I care about. We get to pew pew for a couple hours and knock out. I was gonna get this one, but I wasn't sure about it.
I didn't hear about that one.
You won't see me anywhere. I don't play online. I'm really, really bad.
So
Anyway.
who on here has made their grits?
I only do instant grits because I have no much time. I don't have that
Wow.
much time.
I have no much time.
She just does a quick
I'm
microwave
tapping
grip.
into my inner grandma, okay?
I have no much time.
I will get ghosts. Thank you. I will try that. I've been wanting to, but nobody recommended it yet. Not me. Desiree, did you make your grits? I think you did.
I did.
I did.
And
Anna did.
They were bomb.
oh, that's what.
Donna
Yeah,
had
they look bomb.
Hers looked really good. Mine was a good attempt. It was okay. It was decent because I'd never made them before.
So valiant effort.
Very good. But Anna gets an A+.
Dude, mine was grits, shrimp scampi. It was fucking bomb.
So Teen also posted a photo of her grits with shrimps. How funny is that? How do you guys?
But that's I think the go-to shrimp and grits. Let's
In
see.
the video that was Anna's. Anna was making the grits in that video.
When I went to a restaurant, I didn't make it. Obviously, I went to a restaurant. It was shrimp and grits. I bought it, ordered it, whatever. It was amazing. That was years ago. I don't make grits. My girls like grits for breakfast. I just do the instant. I know that pisses off Teen, but I don't have time.
It hurts her southern heart.
But I don't have time to make grits in the morning.
Aren't they all instant? But not
No,
actually instant?
No, the
No.
instant
No.
grits come in the packet. You pour it. You just put the water in.
It's
They're
like a
like-
cream of
They're
wheat.
like the packet oatmeal where you just like put water in, you cook it for like a minute and a half in the microwave, that kind of thing.
The
I
real
swear that's
grits.
the same thing. It just comes in a prepackaged size.
Then there's instant grits. That's what she's talking about. There's quicker grits, and that's what everybody got. And then there's like the fucking 30-minute grits, and that's what we did not send out because that
Yeah.
shit's too long and we don't have time.
Which is like
Before
polenta.
it's
You
not-
like gotta let it go for a while.
Yeah, I don't have time. That's like Saturday grits, and I don't want Saturday grits. I want like Tuesday grits. Like I just got over Monday, and I need to get through it fast.
Well, the ones that we got were like
minutes at least, yeah.
Okay,
we can
20 minutes.
Make it quick for dinner.
20 minutes sounds fast, but when you're in the morning with 3 kids who are crazy,
Mm.
and then
You gotta
Then-
make it for nighttime. You make it savory with butter and cheese. Bomb.
I like butter and cheese.
That's
I
what
do.
I put in my grits.
So I put my 2 that like grits do butter and cheese with the instant. The
Yeah.
little one is like cries and yells every day like, no, I like that when I was little. I want something else.
She got to be different. That's all. They want to be different. I got 2.
Who-
All they just want to be different.
Who remembers I think it was cream of wheat. It wasn't oatmeal. I think it was cream of
I
wheat.
grew up on cream of wheat. Instant
on.
also.
But this was the cream of wheat that came with the jelly.
Oh,
tins.
and
And
it's
you
like,
would do the little designs.
Swirl in
so
it?
was
Yeah, yeah.
sweet.
The breakfast swirl. cereal
God, they were
swirl.
so good.
Those were good.
yeah.
Damn, I miss those.
Mm. Was it cream of wheat or malto-meal? No, it was
Cream of wheat.
No,
It was cream of wheat.
Yeah.
Because so my girls like cream of wheat, and I would buy them the instant ones because like breakfast time, boom. But
Yeah.
I accidentally bought cream. What did you say? The one?
Malto-meal doesn't have like an instant.
Not
pack.
cream of wheat. We just said what was the other
Oatmeal?
one? No. Grits. Oh no. I buy them grits, and then I accidentally bought cream of wheat.
There you go.
And she went to eat it. She's like, it tastes like bread. I was like, what are you talking about? I took a bite.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
gotta zhuzh it.
you gotta know what is. You know, like when
Yeah.
you take a drink of water, you think you're drinking water, but it's Sprite, and you're like freak out.
Yeah.
So I take a bite. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm thinking I'm eating grits. I take a bite. It was cream of wheat, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I just eat? And I was like, oh, I know.
Like
what
when I
this
think I
is.
have my water and then it's vodka and I'm like, that's liquor.
No, it was one of
That's
those
liquor.
moments. It was one of those moments I had to tell my girls, like, oh,
You
that's
actually have
cream of
Sprite
wheat.
and
That's not
it's
grits.
water,
She's like,
'cause
well,
that's
what's
not
cream of
normal.
wheat? She
Okay,
freaked
you
out.
know what I saw in the store the other day that really took me back?
What was
Do
that?
you guys remember the oatmeal that would have the little candies in it, like the dinosaur eggs?
Oh,
and then
I
you
get
put the
that-
hot water.
That doesn't take me back because I've been buying that like
Oh, I
always.
haven't seen it in forever, and I saw it again the other day, and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, the dinosaur
I've
eggs
never stopped
oatmeal."
buying. I've
If
never
you
stopped
ever
buying
wonder
it.
why your kids are fucking extra after morning time, just look at your dinosaur egg oatmeal.
Bomb.
But I grew up. Okay.
Keto breakfast cereal
the-
so that they have no energy consumption.
Okay, the
Well, I
dinosaurs
grew up
are
with Nana
fun.
making us homemade breakfast sandwiches.
But okay, so there's a dinosaur oatmeal. But do you remember what was before the dinosaur oatmeal?
What?
Okay, do you remember like the dog, the detective dog? We grew up with him. He was like detective dog.
We're waiting.
I know Clifford,
No,
and I
no.
know the Say No to Drugs dog, the
But
Dare
yeah,
dog.
the Say No to Drugs dog had an in with the oatmeal company,
Oh,
and
I
there
oatmeal company.
were gummies. So the dinosaur.
Oh yeah, you had gummies for your oatmeal. Yeah,
But it appeared. It was like so. It was before the
they
dinosaur.
were like invisible gummies, and
No, it was like this. The design. The design. Dinosaur, right? Eggs. But before the dinosaur oatmeal, we had like whatever he was, and you stir it up, and then the gummies would appear.
here. Yes, from the things inside. Yeah.
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 What was that called? That was like the
Rough
pre.
McGruff.
Yes, thank you, teen. Oh my god. So it was Rough McGuff before the dinos.
Rough McGruff. Yeah.
And those were better than the dinosaurs. Thank you, teen. I felt like it was a little crazy for a second, and you helped me feel a little sane.
Let me see here.
I said, no, it's true. Rough McGuff. Look at Rough McGuff.
McGruff.
McGruff. Oatmeal.
I'm looking it up.
Look, is she mad?
Thank you, teen. I feel like
she mad.
we're like right now for this moment. Thank you.
No, it's not showing me any kind of.
I look it up.
I can only imagine what Dominique's search history looks like.
No one wants to know what
I have a pretty questionable one.
This is what it was. Oatmeal swirlers.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about.
I know, but I found it when I was looking up 90s oatmeal.
We'll see you next week. Oh my God.
Here it is. The Undercover Bears.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was my oatmeal.
Bears. Yeah. What's below it?
I love that one.
The
yeah.
I would get I would eat the Rough McGuff. That's why I get my girls the dinosaurs.
Because she ate the Rough McGuff.
But it's not. It looks like him, but
that's not comparable. It's not comparable because the Rough McGuff were gummies.
It's not Scruff McGruff. It's just an undercover bear. He's a
undercover.
Bear.
Okay, so it was like.
But he looks like Scruff McGruff. So
yes, they probably played off of it.
I don't know if we're talking about Scruff McGruff or Rough McGruff.
His name is Scruff McGruff.
Or Rough McGuff.
That's funny. I missed the 90s. It was like just such a different.
You know what? Better.
I was looking through TikTok and they were like, how they pull up like here's a flashback of your childhood, whatever. And it was like waking up on a Saturday morning and hearing your mom's music playing while she cleaned and smelling fresh cut grass. You know what I mean? Because like your
what was everybody's mom's music? What was everybody's mom's music?
My mom was oldies. That's what I grew up listening to.
What was your mom's music?
My mom, oh boy, my mom was probably listening to progressive rock.
My mom was disco.
Mom was like Yes and Genesis and
my mom was like Diana Ross.
And then some of the Elvis Presley in there. Michael Jackson, lots of
I was Diana Ross, Queen, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah, definitely all of that. All of that. My mom was definitely Queen. Definitely Queen.
Yeah. My mom went and saw Queen live.
Ooh,
I had my mom's Queen album that I would play, and she came over and she's like, "Wait, you have my album?" And she stole it back.
Is your mom Anna?
I do not like Prince.
Look, but you know all Prince's songs, though.
No, I don't. I do not like Prince.
Do not
I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I am not a Prince fan.
So my mom gave me
a Prince song off the top of your head right now, though.
You want to hear a story? My mom,
I would know like
albums.
a verse of a song, but I hate Prince. I will not listen to his music. I'm not a fan at all.
No Erotic City, can't you see?
I think the only song I like from him is When Doves Cry. That's it.
Oh, when do they cry?
I don't know.
Tonight. So I had a Queens, an Eagles, and a Prince album that my mom gave me, and I would play it because we have our turntable.
Yeah.
And then she came over one random day and she's like, "Oh, you have these?" I'm like, "Yeah, you gave them to me."
You stole them. Did you get that?
No, and then the next day we want to play one because we play them often, and they were gone. And I'm like,
back.
I called my mom. I was like, "Hey, did you take them?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I took them. I thought because they're mine, I can just do it without asking."
Damn.
And I'm like, "But you gave them to me?" So it been
she said, "Here." She said, "Hold on to these for me," and then she realized she wanted them back.
And then I'm like, "Well, you could have told me you took them, so I wasn't freaking out of where they are."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Well, they're better."
I beat your grandchildren over this. How dare you?
She's like, "Well, they're better useful here. You don't have a turntable."
How did you play them then? Like, did you just put?
No, she doesn't have a turntable. I do.
Oh, of course you do. Oh.
I got it from Estate Sale.
Yeah, we listened to a lot of oldies, and then a lot of Celia Cruz, Gypsy Kings, because of my dad. So we had all kinds of music playing.
Wow. A lot of Elton John, Anna.
Oh yeah.
She's a hater.
Who? Who?
Don't hate, because some folks can do a dual costume.
Who
Don't hate.
doesn't like Elton?
Tasha's just over here talking shit.
Oh, she doesn't like Elton. Was that like a jab?
Oh no, I love Elton John, especially when my bestie dresses as both Elton John and a disco pimp all in one night. Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that Elton you were doing?
No, I wasn't.
Not trying. It wasn't
just happened to end up that way.
Fallout. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You had her famous yellow bowl cut.
First of all, fuck you all the way. It was not a bowl cut, you bitch. Mm-hmm. I had just cut it short at that point. This was already in high school.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. But because I had the afro wig on, my hair was matted down. So when I took it off, it looked like when Elton John had his long hair, and then we had painted on sideburns.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You would have been no fucking stunner. You probably would have been looking like Tom Jones when you took your fucking wig off, you bitch. And you're talking a whole lot of shit about me.
I bet Tom Jones got a lot more booty though. So
I'm sure he fucking didn't. Singing about pussycats, he's fucking disgusting.
When he's singing about pussycats,
when you sing about what you can't get, you sing about what you can't get.
Okay, what was Elton John singing about?
Who the fuck knows? I'm sure me and Elton John want the same thing.
The Rocket Man.
Yeah. Well, again,
me and Elton John want the same thing. Go read my new birthday book. Yay! Enjoy. I tried to read like a whole book today. I got up way too early.
What book was it?
I couldn't fucking focus. CJ got me the Vampire Diaries set, whatever. Doesn't matter. I tried to read.
But where is he right now?
I got up at 4 a.m. and then my eyes were on fire.
4 a.m. that coast or our coast?
They were still here.
But got up at 4 a.m. to do all this, to get on the plane and stuff today. I'd only gone to bed at like 1 a.m. So I'm an idiot. But anyways, my eyes are on fire. I literally can't open them. Like, have you ever had like your eyes, like it's daytime, you have shit to do and you don't get to go to sleep? Like you just know it. Like it's only like noon and your eyes are on fire and you physically like they just shut down.
Or they're just like
never been that tired.
They're like, no, I'm awake.
Oh my God. It was like, I need to go to sleep, but I can't sleep on airplanes. So it physically was not possible, but I could not read today. I was reading and I was like, either this is the most boring book I've ever read, probably, but also my eyes are on fire and I can't keep them open. So I did try to read something new. So enjoy, Vanessa. Goodbye tour, honest to you.
I actually don't, but it is time for goodbye tour.
This time. All right. So this coming week, we're going to finish our book. And if you guys get a chance, you should definitely check it out. Where the Crawdads Sing on Netflix.
Let's try to watch the movie, read the book. Not the movie. Watching is not what we said.
Not
mandatory. Not required, not mandatory.
I would try to watch
I'm drunk. Don't be like, with me.
I would
watch it. Don't be like,
We all know where I am in my status.
She said, don't be like, you know what I fucking mean.
I would say try to get your reading done early by like Wednesday if you can, or Thursday, and then try to watch the movie so we can compare it next week.
I compare and contrast.
You won't remember any of this, Dominique, but I'll send you a text.
Dominique slurping, I'm done. Oh, she's just trying to shut on up. She's all
fucking rude. Bitch, go drink some fucking Ovaltine. Get yourself vitamins and minerals.
Remember, she's missing that vitamin health.
That's where it's at. Give me this.
Look.
Did he say
that's where it's at? Oh, he's trying to make a new Ovaltine commercial. Not Ovaltine, please, just Ovaltine. That's where it's at. Dude, hashtag Ovaltine. That's where it's at.
He looks like fucking Gollum from Lord of the Rings and shit. He's on my precious.
Yeah, his Ovaltine. I'm telling you.
You're a little
And then if
Self
like
out.
if he has the last of it, and then Presley finds out that there's no more left because he finished it,
I'm sure.
Good.
and vice versa. So whoever finishes it, like they're like at each other's throat.
You know what you should do is you should buy 2, put their name on each one, and see
Let's
who.
see what goes
Right.
down.
Oh, Presley's would be done. I have to watch her scoop it because that little son of a gun will try to put like 4 or 5
Gonna turn it
scoops.
into a paste.
Yeah.
Ovaltine paste.
Ovaltine ganache.
Good.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh my goodness. Hey,
All right.
so are you shipping this week? Did you ship?
Yeah.
Moon Day?
Yay. And
Hold
we
on.
unbox on Monday?
Okay.
The next Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she's shipping this Monday. We
And
unbox the
what?
next Monday.
We will be unboxing on Monday.
The next one, not this one. The next one. Yes.
No,
Monday is already over. What do you mean this one, not next one?
What?
she's saying
No.
not tomorrow.
Not
Tomorrow's on
to-
Monday.
Everybody else knows
tomorrow.
that.
It's shipping.
Oh, tomorrow is Monday. Fuck it. Never mind.
Correct.
That's what I mean. That's what I wanted people to know that tomorrow's not unboxing.
No, we're not
think they
unboxing tomorrow. We're unboxing next week. Thank you.
Next
for
week.
coming.
Good night.
All right. Good night, bitches.
Okay, bye.